Dude, dude, dude. Hey, yo. It's the Call It How I See It podcast, man. And you in here with your host, Choose Up Cheese. You feel me? And I got my player co-host with me, Nico P, man. Y'all give it up for the Nico P, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Let's do
yeah.
it.
I like that. I like that. All right.
New toys.
Hey, new toys. That's how we do it every day. New toys. Hey, go ahead and get on down to your YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that. You know what I'm saying? And without no further ado, we about to just go ahead and jump into this new conversation, or at least I am. You know what I'm saying? Uh, and I was just sitting here thinking, about people that was hot from the Bay Area that I expected to make it to the next plateau of music, and it seems to me that a couple people been falling short. Like it's like when you from the Bay, we might be cursed, you know, because we haven't had a lot of people to just step over to that next plateau, you know, and that saddens me. That definitely saddens me, because I don't I'm a real life Bay representative, you know. I was born in Richmond. I grew up my whole life. I'm from Fairfield. So I spent a lot of time in Oakland with my dad's shops and things like that. So I'm like a real Bay Area, head, like person. And it saddens me that a lot of people that I thought was gonna blow up and just jump to the next level really didn't make it that far as I thought they would. You know, I wanted to see people up there with the greats. You know, the Lil Waynes, they don't even have to be with those type of people, but they're doing the type of things that those people are doing. They're performing at the BET Awards. They're performing at the MTV Awards. They're in LA. They're at the Grammy Awards. They might not even be um nominated for anything, but they're rubbing shoulders with the best of the best. And I just personally don't understand why Bay Area artists can't just make it to the next plateau. So, saying that to say, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to take it there. I want to know, like, why Bay Area artists can't get to that next plateau. Like, what is holding us back? Are we cursed? Are we just not dope enough? Um, is the other regions hating on us? Um, what are the reasons, Ballback? I mean, what do you think are reasons that we can't make it to the next plateau? Hey, J Main voice. Let's start there.
I mean, I guess it all depends on what's the next plateau. I mean, you explained some things, being at the Grand, rubbing shoulders, you know. Um, I think there's a lot of people that we may not know. Maybe, and I mean, are we keeping it strictly hip hop,
We
strictly
keep it
rap?
strictly rap, and and that's about it. Because we got some people who made it, of course.
Yeah,
E40 Too Short, to say the least.
yeah.
But
Hip hop wise, we
but
talking about.
but but at the same time, we talking about groups too. I want to know what group, you
Well,
know.
groups is kind of a thing of the not to say thing of the past, but it's kind of like a forgotten thing. Um, which I think that's why when there are groups, they poke out, they stick out. You know what I mean? Because
Mhm.
groups, everybody's for self nowadays. But that also leads to groups breaking up fast, right?
Right.
Everybody's for self. Um, so I think, I mean, we've had some groups from the Bay that have had success, and I think eventually, when they have success, there's usually a breakout star from the group, or you know what I'm saying. They all continue to go their separate ways and still continue to have somewhat success. But I mean, if we take it back to like Michael Jackson, Jackson 5, you know what I mean? All groups eventually do break up. And, it's all about who's going to take it to the next level out from the group, which is hard because people are used to seeing you as a group at first. If you're first introduced to the person as a group, but sometimes they're just a star that sticks out, you know? Um, so, I mean, that's a question that we could talk about forever, and I'm sure a lot of people will chime in, and a lot of people have opinions on why we don't have people that's playing it like what Mac Dre said, right? Playing in the big leagues, right? If Jay
Yeah.
Z could do it, I could do it, right? But I think
Yeah.
you got to have that mentality,
All
and
right. So
I
I'm
mean,
gonna say Keisha Cole, Sweetie, Kalani. We talking about rappers though.
her too.
We talking about rappers though.
I mean, what G-Eazy?
That's we talking about rap groups. But right now, just for the sake of we could talk about some solo artists because not even a lot of solo artists, but we only talking about rap though. Because we got a few, like they said, Kalani, uh Sweetie, um, who else was it? We got Gawapale, we got Keisha Cole, like, so
Her
we do
from
got
Vallejo.
her
Um,
do got a lot of R&B singers, but I was mainly speaking of why the rappers can't make it to the next plateau. You feel me?
I think it's an open field. I mean, we had some love from Fairfield Stage. Gemini was messing around for a second. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Um,
he ended up bumping Kelly Clarkson. That was big.
yeah. Kelly
Do you
Clarkson. No, not Kelly Clarkson.
who was it?
Jordan Sparks.
Jordan Sparks.
Jordan Sparks,
Okay.
right? Jordan Sparks.
Jordan
Yeah.
Sparks. Yeah,
Jordan
yeah.
Sparks. Yeah.
Alright, so he ended up knocking Jordan Sparks, right? So do you think that was bigger for his career than Red Nose?
Red Nose is a blap. Red Nose is a blap. Red Nose still a blap.
But ain't the old girl American Idol?
I'm not sure of her background. Maybe she is, but those things coincide. I think in the days of superstars right now, your love life and your relationship life. I mean, but it's always been like that. Superstars, you know what I mean? That upshow superstardom,
Hey, we got our homeboy Purple Ant in the building.
purple
He
ant.
he said he wanna know what groups. I mean, he wanna know, he's saying that a lot of people got bad deals.
I mean, he probably got inside information. I can't speak to that personally.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't think it got nothing to do with your deal. I think it got something to do with your management. It got something to do with your management. It got something to do with, your overall talent. 'Cause you might and it got something to do with your work ethic. I think that might be some of the things that's holding us back because it's just like when you extra good at basketball or something like that, just or if you're extra good at anything, once you get paid, start getting paid for it, you don't got the same hunger you had for it when you was broke, you know?
Once you start getting paid for it, you don't have the same hunger as when you broke.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you might not go to the studio as much, you might not shoot as many videos, you might not even be too intrigued, and then, like, I didn't seen people have a record label and then get more money doing something else than they're getting paid with music, and that, you know, brings people back, but what I'm saying is I think, like, in Atlanta and,
That's what I'm
Detroit,
saying. What's the difference?
all these other places, they got the same obstacles that
They
we're
do.
facing,
They do.
but they still go up. The Bay Area still haven't had our time. Like everybody didn't have their time. Like right now, it's a tear between Memphis and Detroit. pretty much. You know, we coming up out of the Memphis, Detroit grasp on the music game.
Yeah.
Atlanta didn't had it. New York didn't had it. LA didn't had it. LA is like the home and the mecca of Hollywood type stuff, record deals and all that. So they always gonna have it, I suppose. And they just never, let go. But the Bay just ain't never been
Well,
stamped
even,
like that.
well, even LA don't really have like a main big artist at the moment. I mean, obviously Kendrick Lamar, but it's not birthed any new ones. Very so I mean, in the last let's say year. I mean, they got the little brother who got that Splash song. Is that what it's called? That left, right, left. You know what I'm saying? Is that Splash?
You do it. Hey, you talking about 301 baby or something like that?
30310 baby. Yeah.
That's a TikTok. That's a TikTok.
So that's also what adds into these things. That's also what adds into these things because that's where we're at musically, right? Social media.
Yeah,
Social
but
media.
at the same time, you still got to make a slap because it ain't like they just going on there and like, hey, I'm doing this for TikTok. No, they going in there and making a slap.
We don't know what they're doing. We don't know what they're doing. They could be saying, "I'm going in there making a slap for TikTok."
Possibly, but I don't see.
That's a blab. You can't hate on that one. I seen older people dancing to that. I seen kids dancing to that one. That was a blab. You can't deny that one.
Do me a favor. Let's bring it back up to the Bay. You didn't take it down to LA. Let's bring it back up to the Bay. We ain't even had a viral. Oh yeah, we did. I'm lying. That's from Acorns. I forgot the name of the song. I was gonna say we ain't even had no viral TikTok hit yet. But dog from Acorns, I forget his name. He definitely
K something.
Yeah. He definitely had
K something. Yeah.
He definitely had a viral TikTok slap. All right, so all the Bay Area groups was signed to Street Niggas. How you feel about that?
All the Bay Area groups were signed to Street Niggas?
Yeah, nah. They really wasn't. I mean, like who? Like who was signed to
The Pack was signed to Too Short, right?
Yep, the Pack was signed to Too Short.
I mean, we don't. I don't know. I'm speculating. I don't know the exact paperwork of who to who.
He was signed to Kilo Kurt or something. No, I don't think they were signed to Kilo Kurt. They were just mobbing with Kilo Kurt now. Federation was signed to Rick Rock. He not a street nigga. I don't know. I don't see it. I don't see the Bay Area rappers getting signed to street niggas like that. But then say Bay Area rap is not universal or strip club music.
Strip club music? I mean,
like for sure, because I'll be in the D too. So for sure in the D, if you ain't getting spent in the strip club, you ain't really him like that. Like,
what is strip? But what?
All your favorite rappers was doing local strip club shows in Detroit. All your favorite local Detroit rappers was doing all strip club shows in Detroit before they got popping.
But what is strip club music? Like they're not doing strip club songs. They're not saying like
and nah, man, they
rapping regular songs, right? It's regular songs.
He had them going to it's turnaround gang. We don't sit long, man.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You can't say not. What are we talking about? Strip club music? Yin Yang Twins? Whistle While You Twerk? Is that what we talking about? No.
Well, yeah. I'm just saying strip club. You know what I'm saying? Like the beats. I guess the beats is what you gonna get you in the club. But even go back to it's turnaround gang. We don't sit long.
If it feel good, people gonna rock with it. If it's looking good, people gonna rock with it. I mean, I don't think it's no special formula to it. I mean, we're talking about strip club song because I don't think so. If you like the song, you like the song. You're gonna throw some money to it. The girl like the song, she like the song. She gonna dance to it. You know what I mean? I see Fat and he said, what do you say? The majors tap in.
Hey,
I feel that when the majors tapped in, they may not know how to market the music properly because we are like our own ecosystem. You know what I mean?
The Loonies the Loonies really took off. The Loonies really took off. They was real close to being up there.
During that time, the Bay had
It was
people
really
playing in the majors.
Yeah, they was playing in the majors, but they still wasn't like up there, like, you know? The Loonies was up there. I can't take nothing from my I got 5 on it. That's gonna wake everybody up no matter where you at.
For sure.
I got 5 on it. That's gonna do what it do no matter where you at. But, you know, you got acts like 3 Times Crazy. You got acts like RBO Posse that are legends to me, you know, but they wouldn't be legends to people that's not from around here. Never heard of them.
But I'm sure that's like that in places like Detroit too. There's groups from Detroit that we don't know about.
Yeah, that's
you know
true.
what I mean? In Atlanta, I'm sure too. In Louisiana,
They got
it's the same
Eminem,
thing.
Big Sean. They got a lot of rappers that's up there now. T Grizzly, like we ain't got nothing but OGs. They
That
got
is true.
They got a lot of new rappers that's up there right now. 42 Dub. They got a lot of rappers that's up there right now. We don't got nothing but OGs.
Yeah, well, they had the movement, but SOBRE, I see someone say that. That's true. SOBRBE, they was up there for a second. I think they was on the come up. They had people from around areas tapping in with them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but SOBRBE had one of the hardest tanks in Bay Area history. Like, I expected SOBRBE to be one of the biggest groups. They had the momentum, and they let Inner Hate, I believe, like Inner Hate and within the group tear them down. So, like, I just seen somebody in the comments say, hate, beefing, all that type of stuff may be the reason why we can't get to the top.
But it's not like that don't happen everywhere else too. It gotta happen everywhere else. That's part of just human nature.
Yeah,
people hate.
But then maybe that's one of the reasons why groups don't make it like that. Like,
for sure.
It's like I feel like it's possibly like being in jail. You know what I'm saying? When you in jail, I'm serious though. When you in jail and you buy you know, you got the Bay card and all that type of stuff, but you by yourself, and it's so many different personalities that one day something gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? It's just the same thing as a rap group. It's especially with 4-5 people. It's too many different personalities at once. Nobody's a couple like these two might be on the same accord one day. These two might be on the same accord one day.
For sure.
And you know, they can't keep it going.
It's just human nature. Even when you in a relationship, it's the same thing. One day y'all could be cool for 6 months in a row, and then a whole month off, y'all boom bumping heads. It's just human people. That's how it be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean, they definitely had a run. They was on the Kendrick Lamar, the Black Panther soundtrack. You know what I mean? So that was definitely up there. Definitely.
I don't know. It might be a tie between the SOB and the Federation for the you know, the most tragic downfall in Bay Area history. That's all I know. I don't know.
We not talking
good run, you feel me? And they dropped the ball. It's like everybody who I expect to be like, oh nigga, they finna be the next NWA. They finna be the next you know, Wu-Tang. You know what I'm saying? And boom, there you go. They didn't drop the ball. But it's the inner hate. It ain't like they can do anything about it or even stop it. It's too many. Like, as a teenagers, I feel like it's cool. Even Busta Rhymes group, even though they ain't from the Bay Area. Yeah, Busta Rhymes. What is they? The Fushnikins? What's the niggas called? God,
you talking about? Oh no, leaders of the new school.
Yeah, leaders of the new school. But
yeah,
but then they had something going. That nigga Busta Rhymes came through kicking that hoo ha, nigga, all that. I got you all the tricks. You done said it.
I mean, you know what? And it's also
Over.
it's also if there's a star or the popularity of the group, then you have the execs and the people, the A&Rs that start pulling them apart because it's like, hey, someone over here, they like you more. Da, 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 da. I mean, NWA, Outkast. We can go on and on and on and on. Like, who's the most longest standing group? Who would that be? I couldn't even tell you. Who's the most longest standing group that's still together and never like ever went solo?
Man. That
I mean, Yin Yang Twins I ain't never seen them one of them do a song by themselves.
Everybody, D4L, everybody.
No,
We can't even take it out for the. I mean, we can't even say it's about the Bay Area at that point because ain't no groups really stayed together like that. I can't think of a group that stayed together.
That's what I'm saying. Eventually, they're gonna pick the star from the group.
Cash Out Key said Federation had a longer run than SOB. Well, I think they did as a group. They did. Damn, that's some good game. The Federation definitely had a longer run because I think they put out 2 or 3 albums. I think SOB barely got one out, maybe two.
I think they got
Maybe
two.
two. But the Federation, they arms just didn't reach as far as SOBs. They didn't, like they said, SOB was on the East Coast.
I think that's due to the internet though too. The power of the internet, social media.
And that's definitely a fact. That's definitely a fact. The power of social media go crazy. So it also is Bila and E40 the best group ever in the Bay?
Click.
It's
a legendary group.
Yeah, but that's the Click. That's Sugar T, D Shot, Be Legit, and 40. That's the Click. He said Bila and 40. They ain't never really been a group, but all 4 of them was a group together. For Bila and 40 put out I think they for sure put out albums together, but they ain't never just been a group like that. They blood cousins. They work with each other, whenever they get a chance and things like that, or whenever they want to, shall I say. But they ain't never really been a group like that. It's like you rap and your brother rap, and sometimes y'all rap together type thing. But
keep it going.
E40 had the Click thing. My CEO, he had to go run. My co-host had to go run real quick, but I'm gonna keep it mob until he get back. And every group branch out, you know what I'm saying? So why wouldn't you? Was Sick With It ever a rap group? Nah, the Click. The Click was the rap group, like I said. It's and it's all family. Sugar T and D Shot is all siblings. They brothers and sisters. Then they got their cousin, Be Legit. You know what I'm saying? They all family. They gonna stay together for sure. They gonna stay together for sure. It's definitely a label. You know what I'm saying? A group is more than 2. Oh yeah, so you saying that's a duo? That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. That's what I was literally saying that. I was literally just saying that Yin Yang Twins is a duo. But yeah, I really got on here because I was trying to think. I was telling my co-host, Nico P, that I feel like SOB and the Federation had some terrible tanks. Like they was next up. They was next to be. They was about to be right where we wanted to be. That right where we wanted them to be. We had a lot of momentum. You know what I'm saying? And everybody let egos and some let money. It might be money. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I see it. I see how it went. I done been in a rap group before, and then they be like that. Matter of fact, it wasn't a rap group; it was a duo. So I see how it go. I see how it go. But I don't know. Me personally, I was just thinking. You know what I'm saying? That what do we got to do to stop it? But we can't get into no inner group politics to stop it because they got their own thing going on. You know what I'm saying? And we don't know We don't know what's going on behind closed doors. We don't know what's going on behind closed doors. Now, if they just always kept us enlightened, gave us like, hey, we doing this over here. This person don't like this person, and we was able to keep up with the things that's going on inside the group. But it's like a marriage. One of them rap groups is like a marriage. Like when they come outside, when you come outside with your wife or your husband, it look like money, pretty much. It look you people be pointing at y'all like, man, uh, they in love, man. They in love and they ain't gonna never, you know what I'm saying, fall out of love or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So shit, I don't know, man. I don't know. Y'all gotta let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think who y'all think had the biggest uh tank of all times from the Bay Area? You know what I'm saying? Man, what this boy Marco just kicked some game. He just said during the pandemic, it was a bad time to be pop. Man, during the pandemic, I was seeing people with songs with dirt. This boy Marco, I was seeing people with songs with dirt. I'm like, boy, that boy didn't spent 100,000 for dirt. I'm like, that's crazy.
All right.
That's
What
crazy.
about the team?
The team?
The team.
They not together no more.
I know, but just trying to as I just ran over here and checked the car for Charger, I thought about.
I don't even remember other cuz name. Clyde Carson and who else? Who was the other part?
Clyde Carson, Cass Kaiser.
Where is he?
I'm just throwing them in because they were group that was popping.
Man, I don't know, bro. Them boys.
Hey, Manish.
Them boys didn't disappear. Them boys didn't disappear, man.
Nah, Clyde Carson still be having motion.
Clyde Carson still having motion. That's my dog too. He
For
still
sure.
having motion for sure. But I ain't even never seen other cuz outside. Like I
seen.
Yeah, I don't know. You seen him?
Yeah, I went on a little tour with Carson and them. I met him. Man. All cool. All cool.
I ain't even met dog. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what he got going on. He don't know what he I don't know. Yeah. Team, shout out to the team. What about cuz I was gassing though? Man, what's that boy name? From Richmond? Locksmith. What was his group?
Oh yeah, Frontline. Yep.
Frontline. What happened to Frontline?
Well, there was a duo. I heard you when I was on the live when I ran away. You talking about you saying two people is a duo.
Two people is
That's
a duo.
Yeah. Or unless I don't know if EA Ski was part of that was EA Ski part of the group or he was just the production behind it.
He just made the beats.
Gotcha.
EA Ski and Rick Rock was funking back then. They was like, who's the hardest producer? And who had the hardest, group from the Bay.
Got you.
Hey, yeah, but I don't know, brother. EA Ski, Frontline. I'm an old school. I think about older groups,
We didn't talk about the Pack either. The Pack.
Did the Pack really turn all the way up?
Pack had a moment. Pack had a moment.
The Pack had a
It would have been viral if viral was around at that time.
Yeah, they would have been viral.
Vans for sure. Vans was viral moment, no question.
Yeah, Vans was a viral moment. I can't front. Vans was a viral moment before viral was even viral. But
Lil B came out of that.
Once again, I don't see them slapping that in the D.
We basing everything off slapping in the D.
They wasn't slapping Van. Nah, that was just strip clubs. I'm basing everything on how far is your reach.
Got you.
Like, you know what I'm saying? How far can you get out there? You feel me? That's what I'm personally basing everything on. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Vans ain't make it to the D, bro. It wasn't like one of them ones like that.
Well, I mean, if we still talking groups, but I ain't go. The furthest I went, I was in Turkey, and they definitely played Sage the Gemini in the club in Turkey.
I remember that. I was in there. Oh, that's pretty far. But I was in Louisiana. I was in Louisiana. I was in Atlanta. Like this is the time I was moving. I was moving around. I heard Sage Gemini on the radio, both spots.
Yeah, I mean, so there we go. That's probably the biggest from up out of here since. I mean, like I said, we could say G-Eazy too, though, because G-Eazy.
And then another thing that they say is, you know, like 10 years is rap retirement pretty much. Like if you can make it in the game and have a successful 10 years, you know, a good run for 10 years, you pretty much gonna be able to stick around the rap game for forever. But if your tenure don't last at least 10 years, you gonna fall off. And that's group or solo artist.
True.
So, you know what I'm
True.
saying? So, what Bay Area artist or group has lasted the 10 years?
We artists. I mean, we're gonna say we know the
Yeah,
E40 Too Short. Mr. Fab still. I'll take them out.
Mr. Fab on one. You could keep Mr. Fab in there, take 40 and Short out because they don't even count. I mean, they count.
Yeah,
But
they the Godfathers of it. Yeah.
they Godfathers, and I feel like they go without saying. Like everybody gonna say them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We gonna find somebody from Shreveport, Louisiana, to be like, man, 40 and Too Short. You know what I'm saying?
So we talking about artists. So we not putting Filthy Rich up there.
Have you had a 10-year run?
That Live Wire run was definitely 10 years ago.
That Live Wire, yeah. I mean, so if
For sure.
I think so. I ain't gonna lie.
Sure.
I think so. If it's been 10 years, I'm pretty sure that it have because I did some about a few years back, about 5 years, 4 years back already, and he was popping back then, so it's at least been 5 years.
For sure.
Matter of fact, when I first got to the D, I swear to God, they was asking about him. Like, hey, like, 'cause you know, niggas from Detroit, they is infatuated with nice things like jewelry, cars, all that type of shit. They wanna know, like, what's up with that nigga Filthy, man? He having it, what's up? So, yeah, that was about 10 years ago, so Filthy having a pretty good run, so that mean that he gonna be stapled a legend in the game from the Bay Area. You feel me? Pretty much. Pretty much, you can't take that back. You can't but that's the truth. That's the truth. He said 10 years too long. 10 years is what it is. You gotta make it 10 years. You can't make it 10 years, you gonna fall off. That boy said, "Don't nothing make it to the D. We hard on artists. You gotta show a M first." That's that's what I was telling. That's what I was just saying. That's what I was just saying.
M and Cash.
You gotta show an M in cash first. If you don't, man, I'm telling you, if you don't pop up with that rolling on and your chain, like I ain't gonna lie, you gotta be dope as hell to come just shoot up to the top in the D with no kit. You know what I'm saying? Or you gotta have a name. I feel like you could just have a name in the streets also.
Well,
Like,
Baby Tron popped off. Baby Tron had that before he popped off.
Nope. But I just told you what he was doing.
Huh?
He was doing the other thing.
What? Rapping in the strip clubs?
He was
gassing. Oh, gassing. Yeah, gassing. Got you. Yeah.
You gassing, you get a pass, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you gassing, you get a pass, man. I ain't gonna lie. So I feel like when the hyphy movement and Dre died, shit changed the Bay. Yeah, but I want to speak on the hyphy movement real quick. You know what I'm saying? I do. Because I just always wanted to say this and get this off my chest. I personally feel like the hyphy movement was a movement. You know what I'm saying? But what they did, they took the sideshow culture, and gave it a name, which was the hyphy movement. Because everything and anything that has to do with the hyphy movement is all sideshow culture. So once the sideshow culture changed, I guess, to, you know, people coming through drifting, you know what I'm saying, and doing other things like they pulling it back in the days, in my days, you know what I'm saying, I'm an OG, you know what I'm saying, back in the days, it was 50s, vets, all high performance cars, you know what I'm saying? Now you might see a Subaru out there swinging. You might
Fast
say
and
they got
Furious 5.
I think they got a lot of BMWs out there swinging. You know what I'm saying? They got a lot of different. Oh, and the number one thing right now is to steal Infinity and get out there swinging. You feel me? So the sideshow culture changed, and I feel like that's when the hypey movement changed too. Like once the sideshow culture took a shift, the hyphy movement took a shift because the hyphy movement wasn't nothing but the sideshow culture with a name on it, you know? Because if you take a look back, like Mac Dre's Diz dances and all that came from the sideshow. You had people jumping out the car doing all that. And then, you know what I'm saying? While I'm on the subject, B Love made the Thiz dance. He from Vallejo. He was the first person I ever seen the Thiz doing the Thiz dance before it even had a name. So that part of the game don't even come from, the hyphy movement. It really come from sideshow culture, Black Saturdays and all that type of stuff.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
saying that
It is the whole big, yeah, social culture, that movement of the youth spiraling up and all, you know what I'm saying, packed into one. That
that boy
generation.
that boy say, "What's up with the bip rappers? How did they catch a wave?" They hit it's like a unicorn. That's what we gonna talk about the bip rappers, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say no names, nothing like that, but I know a few, you know.
I'll bring my charger.
So those bip rappers that's popping, first of all, they got talent because they can't get, you know, no traction without no talent. They got deals and everything, empire deals and everything. So they can't get no deals, without no talent. Besides that, they found the unicorn. Me and cousin Feek was talking about it the other day. The unicorn is the $100,000 bip. So many of these fools be like, boy, I caught me $100,000 bip. Me and Feek like, man, where's these bips at? Like, how do you catch somebody with 100,000 worth of anything? Cash, cameras, weed, cows, I don't know, anything. How you catch somebody with 100,000 worth of anything in a car is beyond me. But man, go to San Francisco, go to Oakland, go to Richmond, go to any hood that's a bipping hood, because it ain't all over. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just, theoretically speaking, like the niggas in the 90s ain't bipping, you know what I'm saying? But the niggas in the hundreds might be bipping. You know what I'm saying? The niggas in the 70s might be bipping, but the niggas in the murder dubs ain't bipping. So the respectful, go to one of them respectful terps where they bipping at. The West, somewhere, Ghost Town might be bipping, but Acorns ain't bipping, you know what I'm saying? But go to one of those respectful turfs where they bipping at, and you're gonna find somebody that found the unicorn, and they probably dope at rapping too. And the unicorn, like I said, is the $100,000 bip. It's so many, I can't believe how many people didn't caught that stain. I ain't gonna lie. It's like, bruh, how you catch $100,000 bip, bruh? That's insane to me. All right. Back to the subject though. Back to the subject at hand. You know, we talking about the rap groups and all that, and why Bay Area rappers can't make it. And then like like they say that support is free. You know what I mean? And a lot of people act like support costs money, you know? And support is free. And a lot of people don't support you. Like your closest people don't support you until you get popping. And then they want to pretend like even though they was right there with you smoking weed, they was with you right there doing whatever it is y'all do, but they wasn't supporting your music, you know? And all it takes is a couple likes, a couple shares, and a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people don't support their people. So it's hard for people to make it out of the Bay Area with not enough support. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's another reason why a lot of people ain't making it to the top. You know, a lot of people ain't doing their thing. For real though.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I think that's what that's how that go. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? I'm a Bay Area artist, and a lot of people ain't coming with that consistency that you really need to, do your thing out here. Because it also take consistency, dedication, and all that type of stuff. But
Definitely take consistency. Russell got the consistency going. That's what got it going.
LaRussell definitely got the consistency. He got the talent. He got the mind. You know what I'm saying? It don't it, to me. Then he got a serious mind. He got.
Definitely.
I don't know no other nothing, no other rapper, no other singer, no other record label, no other nothing that lets you buy shares of that got 167,000 people on a DistroKid. What is it called to get paid out? Who you get like if I wanted to get paid out on DistroKid and I put my music up there, then I put you on there, I put Fat Ant on
Oh,
there.
put your shares. Part of your
Yeah,
shares. Yeah.
man, this boy got so many people, like just regular people on his shares. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if you bought into it,
Splits.
yeah, it splits. I
Yeah.
think you had to pay a certain amount of money to get it put on this little splits list.
Yeah.
But man, I just seen that boy saying he sent out some checks the other day. Like he keep up the same momentum, and everybody gonna be millionaire.
So that might be one of the next ones that got that run and is playing in the big leagues.
Simba from the Bay, but
Simba, yeah.
yeah, Simba from the Bay. I like Simba, and he got gas.
He definitely, has some big features. Definitely rubbing shoulders.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
But I'm
To
gonna
get up off
apologize.
your ass and go to LA. That's what happens. You
I
know what
gotta
I mean?
I gotta keep it real. I didn't heard a lot of Simba freestyles, but I ain't got a chance to really dive into his music yet. You know, me personally.
Yeah.
But I'm messing with Simba. I'm from the Bay. I see him. He from the Bay, and I like his style. You know what I'm saying? He got that old school Jadakiss Fabulous style, where he bringing the real lyricism to the microphone. I'm serious, bro.
Uh,
I'm serious, bro. What's so funny?
bars, huh?
Yeah,
Bars.
yeah, he coming bars.
Ain't
Nobody really coming bars like that no
nobody
more.
coming bars right now. Ain't nobody coming bars.
For real, he said, "Y'all think our underground stance hindered our abilities to go big?" No, I don't think that's what it is. Cause Master P was underground, out of here. E40 was underground, out of here. Even Too Short was out the trunk underground, out of here. Even though it's all the OGs, nobody is really, really taking that stance. I ain't really seen too many people with the pride, but we got the internet and stuff like that. But I ain't seen too many people with the pride to just go out the trunk like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't see like I was just saying. I literally just was telling somebody the other day because I live in Las Vegas. I'm finna just hit the strip and just ask people to subscribe to my podcast page. Nobody even doing that. Nobody's just hitting the pavement, hitting the mall, hitting nowhere, asking them, "Hey, subscribe to my YouTube, watch my videos. You got Apple Music? Download my music right now." That's the new form of the independent hustle that you need, you know, to get yourself propelled like E40 and Master P and all them people from, the independent wave selling out the trunk. That's the new selling out the trunk. Rubbing shoulders with people and getting in their ear. Hey, go to Apple. You got Apple Music? Go to Apple Music right now and download my music. You got YouTube, it's free. Go to YouTube, subscribe to my channel, watch a couple of my videos. I'm dope. I'm a up and coming rapper. If you like my music, go to Apple and download my music. But a lot of people ain't doing that. But me personally, Imma just speak on this real quick. Me personally, as far as the music go, streams is kinda what killed the game. When they switched it over from just buying, and when I say streams, I don't mean just the internet. I mean, when they made the Apple Music $9.99 and you get all the music, that killed the independent hustle for sure.
It
Because
took
I
the
know
value of music away.
it took the value of music away. I know for sure, me personally, I was getting paid way more money when they was doing the $9.99 per CD or whatever per album than 99 cents per
The
song.
download, yeah.
You know,
79 cents per song. If it's a 99-cent download, you get
yeah.
79 cents.
No,
Yeah.
I'm saying like how much it cost. It was like
Oh,
$9.99 to the
99 cents.
you know,
Yeah, for your album. Yeah.
to the people for a song. If
Now you can
the
get all the songs in the world for 9.99.
yeah, now you get all the songs in the world for $9.99 a month. Just $1.99, $9.99.
Yeah.
So to be 100% honest, I feel like that's what killed the independent game because it gave the leverage to the people with more money, the people that could actually go to China and buy views and downloads and all that. Because everybody doing that. Everybody going and buying everybody going to China and buying views and subscriptions and subscribers and Apple Music downloads. That you gotta have the money for that. That's some extra money that people ain't paying. It's like small little stuff like then everybody got guns and music and big booties in their videos, so they can't even, promote their video on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that people need to do, even like myself, but I honestly try to do the organic thing where you see everything come organic. You don't lie about your views and none of that. You just keep it real. You keep it real with yourself. You keep it real with your people, and whatever happens, just happen. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that's just how I personally like it. You know what I mean? Yeah, though. We in this joint. You know what I'm saying? It's the Call It How I See It podcast. Get on down to YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff for your boy. You know what I'm saying? I got my co-host Nico P in the building with me. You know what I'm saying? Nico P, man, holla at him one more time, and we finna get up out of here. You gone? Oh, cuz gone. All right, y'all. We out, man. Nico P done took off on us. He didn't stepped out the chat. We out of here, man. Thanks for tuning in.